I am back. No need for a long reintroduction. Those who know. And I played Madden 26, and I scored a touchdown with every single running back who went over 1,000 yards in the 2024 season. And we're going to start in Buffalo with James Cook. He barely made it. Not barely made it in, here. Like, on the list is what I mean. Because he only had 1,009 yards. But I'll tell you one thing. He never would have made it without that block. That was a good block. That's a touchdown for James Cook. I actually think James Cook is one of the more underrated running backs in the league. I would, I think there was a little bit of a contract thing, and my Bears were looking for a running back, and I thought about, hey, I might need to put that call in to Ryan. Say, Mr. Poles, what's up? But, nothing materialized. But he still did go over 1,000 yards for the 2024 season. Moving on, we got Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon, 1,016 yards. I think he is a fantastic running back. He got injured, lost some time last year. I wish, and I don't know, tell me if this is just me or not, but I wish I could think of Joe Mixon about football first, but I always think about that thing that happened in college when he got into it in that diner and he clocked that lady, the lady was hitting him and he clocked her. Like, I wish I could just think about Joe Mixon, the running back, but I inevitably think about that. I wish I didn't. I hope other people don't. Maybe they don't. So forget I said it. Don't even worry about it. If you didn't know, don't look it up. NajG Harris, 1,043 yards. He's one of only two people on this list. Just two people who are look at that boy there, look, jumping over grown men in the middle of there it is. 1,043 yards. One of only two people on this list who are not on the same team as they were on last year. Of course, he's with the Pittsburgh Steelers last year. He's now with the Chargers, and he probably is going to be splitting carries with rookie running back Omarion Hampton, who, by the way, reminds me a little bit of Joe Mixon. Not restaurant Joe Mixon. I'm talking about football Joe Mixon. Rico Gathers, he is the other person on the list who is not on the same team. He was with the Dallas Cowboys last year. 1,079 yards. Rico just sounds like the name of an imaginary friend. It don't really sound like nobody actually named Rico, but his name is Rico. I don't know if it's short for Enrico or Out Rico. I don't know what kind of Rico, but his Rico. He got 1,079 yards, though. We know that. And now, just to give you a little preview ahead, the Panthers now have actually two people on this list on the same team, both on over 1,000 yards. It's not this man. This is Tony Pollard, who made his name, sort of, with the Dallas Cowboys. Never seemed like he got a lot of respect as like a legit feature running back. Feel like Dallas didn't want to invest in him in that way. Tennessee said, oh, he finna get hurt. His right leg is marigold yellow. I don't even know if that's the right hue of yellow that I just named, but I believe that is marigold. I don't know, actually. And, somebody chat GPT, what is the actual hex code for marigold yellow? I don't know what it is. That's a touchdown, though. 1,079 yards for Tony Pollard. James Conner, 1,094 yards. This dude kills the Bears. I'm trying to run to the light, James. I literally ran over in the sunlight because I just wanted to see what was going to happen over there. That was untouched. But I'm telling you, every time the Bears play the Cardinals, James Conner turned into Adrian Sanders. It's crazy. It's like, I'm like, what is going on? He's a nut. Bucky Irvin, 1,122 yards. I would like to start a petition that I think that there should be a player above average in the NFL every year named Bucky. Something about that just seems right. Bucky Irvin. I don't know what his given name is. I'm sure he wasn't named Bucky. I don't think so. Somebody put it in the comments what is Bucky's given name. It's probably like Michael or something. It's probably that. I don't know. Aaron Jones Sr., he's another one, killed the Bears with the Packers. And now I fear he will continue to do this with the Vikings. He had good games against us last year. Look at Lassiter he just getting left. Like, I mean, Aaron is running like Forrest Gump. Like he should have on them little red and white D books that look like Forrest Gump shoes. He was getting little out there. That was almost, it might have been untouched. It might have been untouched. Aaron Jones, though, I really just, yes, I hate the Packers, but I always just really was like, that dude is an absolute football player. Chuba Hubbard, he's the other person on the Panthers that went for 1,000 yards. Chuba Hubbard is one of the most physical running backs that don't look like he physical because he looks smallish. But bro be like for real hunting the traffic. 1,194 yards. He also looked a little like Kellen Winslow Jr., which is not necessarily what you might want. Well, you know, things happen. That should never happen like that. Kareem Williams. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, this is just a little inside thing here. It was really, I don't know what's going on with the run blocking for the Rams. I was having a really hard time getting in the end zone. And don't nobody get in the comments and talking about some more difficulty is it on. It's on shut up. That's what difficulty is on. It's on shut up difficulty. Scroll down and find shut up. That's what the difficulty is on. Scroll down and find that. Look for that since you want to look for something. Touchdown, Kareem Williams. He has 1,299 yards last year. His feet is on fire like a mug. Like a mug. Touchdown, baby. Kareem Williams looked like he like one of them dudes that will smack you at the lunch table. Like you was talking, you know, like bro was talking crazy to him and he thought it was going to be a joke and Kareem got up and smacked him. Josh Jacobs is a dog. One of my favorite running backs in the NFL. Really is. And yes, he plays for the Packers, so I really hate to see him coming now for real. But this dude I'm trying to tell you, he literally, I feel like he intimidates defenders because he always wants to smoke. He is like the street prophets because he is up and he always wants to smoke for real. Like this is a legit tough dude, like for real. 1,329 yards. It felt like he had more than that. Jir Gibbs is faster than light and wind. I don't even know what light is faster than wind. So we gonna say just light. That I didn't get touched at all. 1,412 yards. Jir Gibbs is I was tripping though, right? Because I knew he was really good and had a good season and all that, and he's deadly with the ball. But I was really like surprised when I saw his rating. I think he's like a 93, like 8 points higher than David Montgomery. I was like, okay, well, I guess. I know, like he for real. He like I ain't really questioning it for real. But that's high. Jonathan Taylor is got a very. I think he should request a new player photo, and you're gonna see it when I score this touchdown. He looked like. How many of y'all like boxing? You look up this dude if you ain't never seen him. Named Showbiz the Adult. Jonathan Taylor looked like Showbiz the Adult's little brother with smaller eyes. Just, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, he is Jonathan the adolescent or something because he look a lot like him for real, and I don't know if that's what he wants. Bijan Robinson, I actually watched the video, 1,456 yards. He was telling people how to pronounce his name. Because some people, you know, they want to, you know, they get their little Grey Poupon. They want to do a little accent. Bijan. Bijan. He said it's not that, it's just Bijan. And so I'm going to go with what he say. It be cracking me up when people, he pointed him out. He just, for no reason. But people be trying to tell people how to pronounce their own names. Somebody actually tried to tell me how to pronounce my name once. I was really dumbfounded that this person had that much gall. I won't do that to you, Bijan. I'm going to say it the way you say it. And that's it. Derrick Henry ain't but one way to say this boy's name. He's a beast. He's a dog. 1,921 yards. I don't know. I still think he might be the best pure runner. You know, forget the catching passes out the backfield, the block. Just hand him the ball type joint. Yeah, I think it's that dog. I think it's the horse. I think it's Derrick Henry. I understand. I know. Trust me. I know he coming in the video. I got it. But this brother right here is still that dog, and he older too, for at least for a running back. Last but certainly not least, the cover star, one of the best actual all-around football players in the NFL. Some people would argue he might be the best. Saquon Barkley, once in a generation running back talent. That's the video. I'm gonna be back with more. I hope y'all missed me. If you didn't miss me because you don't know me, get to know me. Subscribe, like, peace.
Squaring on up allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and